Student, shall we move to the second part of the calculus, that is called the integral calculus. Integral, the meaning of integral is uniting. Here what we are going to unite? We are going to unite number of elements between two limits, lower limit and upper limit. Integrating means summing up all the small elements. For example, let us take India. India is a vast land. Here this land is divided into number of states. If you unite all the states, you will get the whole part, the nation, India. Suppose you are looking into state. The state can be divided into number of districts. If you unite all the districts, you will get one state. The district is the small element. If you unite this element and district, you get a state. Or if you consider this state as an element, if you unite all these element states, you will get nation. Nation is the whole part. It is the sum of states. So between two limits, you find out the nature of the element. Simplified element. You identify the simplified element. And then sum up all the elements, you will get the whole part. I think this explanation is enough for you, and you can understand well about the integration. Integrating means summing up simply. The mathematical meaning of integration is sum of all elements. Okay, let us learn some example, then you can understand well. I take your simple function y is function of x. In what way it depends on x is y is equal to x, simple function. Consider the function. Y is equal to f of x. That is, y is equal to x is a simple function. How the graph will be? It is a straight line. Slope is equal to 1. It is understood. Pass through the origin. This. Y is equal to x is a straight line. Pass through origin. Makes an angle 45 degree with the x axis. Because slope is equal to 1. Tan theta is equal to 1. This graph makes an angle 45 degree with x axis. Look at two limits. I take a limit x1 and x2. At x1, x value is a, I take it. X value is b at x2. In between a and b, I want to find the area enclosed by this graph. Shall we calculate how much area is enclosed in this limit? This area. Area under the graph is a simple method. As a usual method, we can calculate from the geometry. Look at this area enclosed by the graph. It is look like a trapezium. Area in between x1 is equal to a2, x1 is equal to b. Let us calculate. It is nothing but a area of trapezium. Student, you should know the formula of area of trapezium. That is half into base into sum of heights. This height is y2. This height is y1. Base, that is x2 minus x1. Sum of heights y1 plus y2. What is x2? x2 is b, x1 is a, y1. y1 is equal to x1, y2 is equal to x2 because y is equal to x in our sum. That is half into b minus a into b plus a. That's equal to half b square minus a square. Area is, this is a simple. This method is very simple. A function is a very simple function. Y is equal to x is a simple function. Suppose y is equal to x square, you may find some difficulties to find it. You may not get a trapezium. But if you divide this area into number of small elements, the more is the small element you divide, you will get a simplified element. That element may look like a trapezium. Then you find the area of the trapezium of the small element and sum up all the elements, you will get the total area. That I am going to do in the next method because I am going to introduce the integration method. Go to the method 2. Let us divide this area into n number of, capital N number of elements. This is A. x1 is equal to A, x2 is equal to B. I am dividing into number of small elements, small elements. Each element look like trapezium. Here trapezium is the sum of one rectangle and triangle. Look at that. First element, second element, third element, fourth element, like that. Each element, each bar, I shared the bar. This is the bar element, one rectangle, plus one triangle is there. The triangle I shared with green. This is the triangle. So each bar consists of one triangle and a rectangle. If you calculate the area of this element, and likewise n number of area of element you can understand, and sum up all the elements, you will get the total area under x is equal to a to b. Okay. What is the area of the first element? Sum of area of the triangle and area of the rectangle. First of all, let us calculate area of all the rectangles, and then let us go for the area of all the triangles. Okay. What is area of a first rectangle? Height into breadth. Each breadth is a delta x. Let us take delta x as width of each element. How many elements are there? There are n elements. N into delta x, how much? It is nothing but area, it gives the base of this trapezium, n into delta x. Base of the trapezium b minus a. Therefore, number of elements small n is equal to b minus a by delta x. Number of elements equal to b minus a by delta x. More is the number of element, less is the width of the delta x. Remember, or less is the delta x, more is the number of element you can get it. If you go for more number of elements, this element will be in the simplified form, regular form, regular shape, geometrical shape in our problem. Okay, what is the area of the first element? Height y1 into width delta x. y1 is equal to x1 because in our problem y is equal to x. Then area of the second element. Second element height y2. y2 is nothing but a plus delta x. x2. x2 is equal to a plus delta x. Remember, delta x is the width. From a, the location of x2 is a plus delta x. Okay, sum of area of rectangles I am going to calculate. Next, sum of area of triangle. Sum of area of rectangles. Shall I take it as a1? First one, y1 delta x. Second, y2 delta x. Dot dot dot. The last one, yn delta x. This is x1 delta x, x2 delta x, xn delta x. What is x1? That is a. x2, a plus delta x. xn, the last one, a plus n minus 1 delta x into delta x. Shall I take it delta x outside? a plus del x plus a plus 2 del x plus dot 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 a plus n minus 1 del x into del x. What is this sum of n terms of AP, arithmetic progression? What is the formula for sum of n terms of AP? Of into number of terms into sum of first term plus last term a plus n minus 1 del x. So this is sum of n terms of AP into del x. That's equal to of n into 2a plus n minus 1 into del x into del x. Student, let us substitute the value of n. Of into n is equal to b minus a by del x into 2a plus b minus a by delta x minus 1 delta x into delta x. So shall we cancel this delta x here? This delta x and this delta x can be cancelled. Therefore, b minus a whole divided by 2 into 2a plus b minus a by delta x into delta x minus delta x. So, b minus a by 2 into 2a, you can cancel this delta x and delta x. The remaining we will get as b minus a minus del x. That's equal to b minus a by 2 to a plus b minus a, that is a plus b or b minus a, sorry, b plus a minus delta x. So this is the area of, now we have calculated area of the rectangles in our graph. Look at that. We have divided our given area into number of elements. In that elements, number of elements we cut. Each element is in the form of trapezium. Trapezium is the sum of one rectangle and triangle. We calculated area of the rectangles. Likewise, area of triangles we have to calculate. Let us assume sum of area of triangles is A2. If so, what is the area under the graph in between x1 is equal to A2, x2 is equal to B. That is sum of the area of rectangles plus sum of area of triangles. This A2 is the area of triangles. Sum of area of triangles. Okay, that we got as b minus a by 2 into b plus a minus delta x plus a2. If this delta x, the width of the element, tends to 0, what happens? If delta x tend to 0, then A2 approaches to 0. Triangle disappear from our graph. Look at that. The width decreases means then this area of the triangle approaches to 0. Then sum of area of the triangle approaches to 0. Then we will get A is nearly equal to A1. Sum of area of triangles, rectangles. Then what is this area? This is sum of area of rectangles, that is f of x into dx, delta x, y into del x, that's equal to a1. What we got in our problem a1 as b minus a by 2, b plus a minus delta x. This is nearly. What happens? Why a2 becomes 0? Because delta x tend to 0. In that limit we calculate. Therefore, this delta x tend to 0. This is approaches to 0. This delta x approaches to 0. Therefore, this equation becomes b minus a by 2 into b plus a. That is b square minus a square by 2. This is a long method, you may think. No. It's not a long one. Just I made you to understand how a given quantity, physical quantity, which is a variable that can be divided into small element, how to sum up the small element, we'll learn. Look at here, student, always you want to express a limit del x summation of y of x dot delta x. Simply you can write this term as integral f of x dot dx. This you have to read as integral. Integral f of x dot dx. You have to put the lower limit here. X1 is equal to a2, x2 is equal to b. This is the symbolic representation of limit del x tend to 0 summation f of x del x from the limit a to b. X is varying from a to b. Okay, in our problem f of x is x dot dx, a to b. Always you need not to put x1 is equal to a. The lower limit it means is equal to. We got b square minus a square by 2. Student, let us have one note. Listen. Here integral x to the power of n, that is 1 dot dx. This integration is x square by 2. How to apply the limit a to b? Means first integration of x dot dx, that we got x square by 2. You apply the limit a and b to the differentiated values. First of all, apply the x value, upper limit value, that is b square. Next, apply the lower limit value of x, that is a square by 2, that's equal to b square minus a square by 2. We got it. In case if you have integral x power n dot dx, this equation become x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. We take it. Student, you have enjoyed a lot about integration. A method of integration. Integration means simply sum of all elements in a given interval. Okay. In depth you can learn in mathematics class. I just introduced what is integration as a physics teacher. Okay. We pass on to the formula in integration. Shall we learn the formula? Here f of x is given. Then what is integral f of x dot dx? I am going to give. First one, f of x is equal to 1, a constant. Then integral f of x dot dx. How can you write? Integral 1 into dx is equal to x. Second one, f of x is x to the power of n. Then how can you write? Integral f of x dot dx, x power n dot dx, that is equal to x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1. F of x is sin x. Then integral sin x dot dx is equal to minus cos x. Just take it as a formula. Our mathematician worked out and gave us sin x, f of x is cos x. Then integral cos x dot dx is equal to sin x. Student, you compare the formula we learned in differentiation and integration. Then only with this analyze only you can keep in mind all the formulae. 1 by x, f of x, integral dx by x, that's equal to log x. F of x is secant square x, then integral secant square x dot dx is equal to tan x. Integral cosecant square x dot dx equal to minus cot x. Integral f of x is e to the power of x. Then integral e to the power of x dot dx is equal to e to the power of x. Look at here, student. We go back. In this case, x to the power of n, x is not equal to minus 1. For this case, you have to dissolve. If x is minus 1, you have to go to this one. 1 by x, that is. Then log x, integration of 1 by x is log x.